Gowon is under pressure to let the Igbos go. Call for the Re-Declairation of Biafra in Nigeria as it is in Finland. Hey, my people, no be small matter to read on change hand. General Yakubu Gowon has made it very clear that yes, what happened in Finland must also happen here in Nigeria. Because why? Because the Republic of Biafra was at first declared here in Nigeria and not in Finland. I don't know what he really saw in Finland and that really made a difference. But according to Ima Powerful, the original declaration of Biafra is actually the one declared by Odumegwu Ojukwu. So if there is any other declaration, those ones are just a backup from what actually happened then after the war. My people, I greet una this very day. I beg make una help me knack subscribe in this very channel so that I go fit the update una each time I enter this very video. Yes, so no be small matter. Now Gowon is really making a move to make sure that he reconcile all that he did to Ndi Igbo back then during the war. I'm not surprised because Gowon calling for a declaration of Biafra to happen here in Nigeria is actually a way to see how he can get himself reconciled to all that he did to the Biafran people during the war. Because the information we got is that Gowon and Obasanjo was, side by side, massacring and killing Ndi Igbo back then during the war. So if the Biafran Republic is redeclared here in Nigeria, Gowon will have the opportunity to make his reconciliation open. Probably he might use that opportunity to address the Ndi Igbo and make all that and make up a restitution, between him and the Igbo people. But be that as it may, I don't really know why he alone is calling for this redeclaration. Why is Tinubu not giving a second or seconding to his advice? Why is Tinubu not responding or even giving him a support despite being the number one head of state before any other leader is allowed to come into Nigeria? My people, I tell you that many of our leaders here in Nigeria are very, very comfortable with what is happening in Nigeria. Why? Because they are the ones extorting. Because why? They are the ones in power. They are the ones, enjoying all that is coming from the southeast at the moment. But I tell you, a word they say is enough for the wise. Gowon enjoyed his own time then, now he's regretting. So is it not better that they make their own restitution now? Is it not better that they make their own changes now before they end up like Gowon, who is still begging till now? I remember what a prophet said. He said that Gowon being alive is an opportunity for all those who committed the crime, a crime against the Biafrans, to repent. So if you say you commit crime back then in 1967 and you are still alive, people like IBB, people like Obasanjo, if you say you still there alive, Gowon being alive is an opportunity for you to reconcile, because now he don't make up his own reconciliation. But Ndi Igbo never accept to. They never accept. You understand now? So with this, Gowon will now be able to do what is called a public reconciliation, a public address, so that he can now be able to say to Ndi Igbo that very word that he normally say, Ndi Igbo, I am sorry. But then, will Ndi Igbo really accept him? Will they accept his reconciliation? Will they accept his plea? That is one thing we need to ask ourselves. Now, on this same matter, this very message which Gowon is sending to Ndi Igbo, though the message is very, very clear, saying that the redeclaration of Biafra will bring a new change and also a new level in life for the Nigerian people. It will bring Nigeria to a point of peace that nobody can be able to tamper. My people, now point he makes home, a state of peace. You see, if you look at it very well, you see that what is really making Nigerians to be experiencing this unnecessary war is because of what happened then in 1967. Even if the Biafrans are ready to make up peace, some persons who does not want peace are now taking advantage of Ndi Biafra, of the Biafran people, to cause mayhem. Just like those ones that are disguising and using IPOP emblem to commit crime, then they will now say it is IPOP that have done it, whereas it is not IPOP. So you see that? So that is the reason why Gowon is writing this very